What is up, guys? Harlem Gamer here, bringing you a Road to 28 update. I am back, finally back from vacation. I had a 2-week vacation in Florida, drove down with my family. It was a hellacious ride, more so back from Florida. There was the traffic, it took too long, and it was just a mess. I just couldn't wait to get back home. Nonetheless, let me just get to the nitty-gritty here. I did manage to play 2 weeks worth of games up to the White Sox series this weekend. Did not have my PVR, so I was not able to record the games. I simmed, which was it that I simmed? I simmed this game here, 4-0. I did play the rest. I thought I'd lose this, but nonetheless I did get that win. Although Houston is a pretty easy team to beat. Anyway, let me just run through these games real quick. Baltimore, they took 2 out of 3. Lost the first one, 11-5. Just got spanked there. The second one, shut out by Pineda. The third one was a 4-6 loss. Sabathia pitching. Been struggling a bit with Sabs. Just trying to see if I can get him back on track as the season progresses, as we reach the final month of the regular season. Next was another divisional opponent, tough divisional opponent. Lost the first game. That was an interesting one. I actually lost in the 9th inning. Robertson ended up getting that loss, as you can see there. I've been struggling with Robertson as well. Might think of putting him back in the bullpen as a setup man and bringing up Batanzas, but that's still up for debate. I'm going to give him a few more shots, see if he can get me any kind of positive momentum going into the last month of the season and into the playoffs, which we are sure to make. I'll get to that in a bit. Nonetheless, we did take 2 out of 3 out of Tampa Bay. The second game we won 7-2 comfortably. The third one was a bit more tedious. They ended up making a run for it in the 8th inning in this game. I ended up winning 7-6. Nothing to talk about here. Sweep of the Houston Astros. And the White Sox, the lowly White Sox, ended up taking 2 out of 3 from me here in this final series before I start making more videos for upcoming games. This game here was very interesting. Kuroda's first game back from the DL stint, I think he was out for like 2 weeks. No, it was actually 3 weeks, I believe, and I ended up getting a complete game shutout. As you can see, not one of my better pitchers there. A 9-10 ERA. I'm sorry, a 9-10 win-loss record with a 4.69 ERA, 84 Ks. Another note here, which was a huge loss for me. I lost Beltran in this game here. The first game that I played on vacation. Something in the air in Florida must have been. He actually ended up getting injured on a slide to third base, and I lost him for 2 months. Now, what I did was, as you can see, let me go here. Yeah, I put him on the 60-day DL. I'm sorry, 15-day DL, because I don't want to lose him for too long a time. I am able to. He is eligible to come back by the first week of the playoffs, I believe. I don't know what happens if I put him on the 60-day DL. If he's able to come back before. If I'm able to reactivate him, despite the fact that he's still in the 60-day DL, you know what I mean? So I have 37 days left with him, and I'm just gonna keep putting him on the 15-day DL until I can't anymore, and I'll just keep him active in my bench as an injured player until he can come back, which is 37 days. And if you don't mind, I'm going to indulge myself here. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, that's 12, that's 19, that's 26, that's, wow, actually I might get him around here. Sorry to bore you guys with math, but I might get him around here one of these days. Hopefully we'll be in good position to win this series by that time. I'm going to say that I've been struggling a little with my offense because Beltran is not in my lineup. He's actually was one of the league leaders in batting average and home runs. And let's just go here. Don't show any injured players. Oh, actually, there it is. Yeah, I was doing work with Beltran. It's just unfortunate that he went down, one of my better offensive players. However, surprise here, McCann has been picking up a lot of ground in place of Beltran. I actually lead the league in home runs with McCann, which is a surprise in itself. He's not doing so well in the real regular season for the Yankees, the real Yankees who are playing as we speak. However, it's just, I just have to make par with what I have now, try to keep my ground in the standings, which I'll show you here. 77 and 53 leave the Rays by 6.5 games. September is loaded, by the way, with divisional matchups, as I'm going to show you here. They are all divisional matchups except for the Kansas City home series from the 5th to the 7th, which just happens to be kickoff weekend for the NFL. And I'll get to that in a bit. A little bit of Madden. I'm going to bring you some Madden videos soon. Nonetheless, we will just grind through the season, guys. Going to be bringing more videos more consistently. Sorry I was on vacation and wasn't able to bring you any. However, I will leave you with this gameplay of divisional matchup with two teams, computer versus computer. So enjoy. Until next time, peace.
Shane Victorino will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And I like the call to leave him in there instead of going with the closer with the 3-run lead. Ride the hot hand. Don't burn up your closer unless you really need to.
Johnny Gomes will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good eye there from Gomes as the count goes to 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in as their last chance now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. Barehanded throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Blue Jays received a sterling performance in this one from the man you see there, Mark Burley. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 4-1. Good night from Toronto.